everybody, and today we're doing What If Deku Was a Villain? I know, not a very original idea, but I mean, you gotta do with what you gotta do it. We're coming up on 500 subscribers, guys. And if you guys can go down in the description and click on that subscribe button, it would be great. And also, guys, thank you guys for all the support recently. And shout out to the people who've been here since the very start. Like, I can only remember one so far. That's not my brother. And, I believe their name was Leia. So shout out to you, Leia. And, Josh Inkling, I believe his name was. So shout out to you too. They've been here since at least 10 subscribers, I do believe. So, let's get into the what if. Before the video starts, guys, I just want to let you know we are coming up on nearly 500 subscribers, and maybe we can hit that by the end of February. That'd be really nice. And yeah, I just want to let you know you guys should all subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with your friends. On to the video. Was a villain. I know, not a very original idea, but okay, sorry guys. Okay, so this will also be our 500 subscriber special. Just want to let you guys know. So, we get into the what if. Okay, so, one day in Deku's quirkless life, Katsuki Bakugo walks up to him after class, after Deku tried to proclaim himself as a hero in training. And everyone laughed at him, of course. But Bakugo then came over to him like, "Stupid nerd. How could you even think of being a hero? You're a quirkless loser. No one will ever love you. Why don't you just take a swan dive off the roof? Maybe you'll get a quirk in your next life. Maybe then you'll have something to live for." Stupid nerd. As he walks away, and one of Bakugo's friends is like, that's pretty rough, Baku bro. And Bakugo's like, not for him. He should be used to it by now. After all, he's a loser. As they walk out of the classroom, and Izuku is stunned, like, I just want to achieve my dream. What's so wrong with that? And he starts crying, like, why my notebook too? Why can't they all just believe? My mother, Bakugo, his friends, the school, no one believes. As he's walking out of class, and he's contemplating going to take the swan dive as he's on the roof. He's like, maybe some other time, not now. I must stay strong for Mom. As he walks down the stairs, and Bakugo, he'll see what happens soon enough. As Bakugo hears this and is creeped out, like, what the heck? What a weirdo. As Izuku, the next day was the last day of school. And eventually, the teacher walks in with the teacher and says, well, it seems you all got your papers turned in. And you all want to be heroes, as he throws them up into the air. And all the kids start using their quirks. And Bakugo then chimes in like, Teach, don't lump me in with these losers. They'd be lucky to get some D-lister hero. Sidekick. I meant D-lister hero's sidekick. And one of the kids is like, you think you're better than us, Katsuki? As Bakugo's like, dang right I do. As they start bickering, and the teacher eventually pipes them down. As the teacher then announces, so it seems two of you all want to be here, going to UA, it seems. And the first one is Katsuki Bakugo. And everyone's like, yeah, that makes sense. Bakugo will definitely make a great hero. As Bakugo's like, obviously I'll get in. As he then announces, the second one seems to be Izuku Midoriya. As everyone starts laughing like, that loser? How could he ever even hope to get in? He can't do anything. As Bakugo then looks at the nerd like, you dare even suggest that idea, nerd? As the teacher then walks out of the room, and class ends. And that's when Bakugo and his friends confront Izuku, as Izuku's writing in his journal, hero notes for the future. As Bakugo grabs it like, hero notes for the future. For the future? What kind of future are you thinking, Izuku? You useless Deku? How could you even think of anything like this? You are a loser. You are the bottom of the barrel. You can't even think of being a hero. Just go and take the swan dive like I said. You'll get something happy. Yeah. Okay. And Izuku then, after that class, in tears and seeing his notebook be burned, then walks outside and gets his notebook, and he's now really contemplating the swan dive thing. And he's crying now. And he's all bloodied from Bakugo and his friends' beatings. And he walks under an underpass. And as you all know, the sludge villain then jumps him as Izuku tries to keep conscious, but eventually he falls unconscious and feels a very strong breeze pass him, and he feels something get out of his throat. As 10 minutes later, All Might is like, "Oh, are you awake?" As Izuku's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." "Oh my gosh, All Might!" As Izuku starts fanboying, and he's like, "Can you sign my notebook, please?" And All Might's like, "Already have." As Izuku's like, "This will be a family treasure for ages to come." As All Might's like, and All Might's like, "Well, I'm off." As Izuku holds onto his leg as All Might jumps up to a rooftop, and All Might then is like, "Kid, what are you doing? That's dangerous." As Izuku's like, "I'm terribly sorry, sir." As All Might then deflates, basically. And All Might's like, "Well, it seems you caught me in this position." As Izuku's like, "You're an imposter. That's not what All Might looks like." And All Might's like, "I'm sorry, kid, but I am the real All Might. This is from a battle of injuries I sustained many years ago against a formidable villain named All for One. He really damaged me. Most of my internal organs have been completely destroyed in that fight." And Izuku's like, "Oh, okay." And All Might's like, "Well, this time I'm actually off." As he gets ready to jump in, Izuku's like, "Wait, I have a question." And All Might's like, "What is it?" And Izuku's like, "Can I be a hero with my abilities?" As All Might's like, "Well, what's your wait, no, I messed that up. Can a quirkless person like me hope to be a hero?" And All Might's like, "No, you can't be a hero. At best, you can be some police officer. I hear they get some praise also. It'd be a good job for someone like you. But a hero? That's impossible, kid. Don't make me laugh." As All Might's like, "Well, I'm off. See ya." As he jumps over there. And Izuku's like, "What?" As he holds his notebook like in this picture, and he starts tearing up like, "It wasn't supposed to go like that. It was supposed to do well. My plan, my future. It seems I have to reevaluate it. I'll make you proud, Mom." As Izuku walks down the building, and as he's walking in the streets, he hears a massive explosion, and he immediately runs over to it. And a huge crowd is gathered around some fire and a villain who took his quote-unquote best friend, Katsuki Bakugo, hostage. And Izuku is like, oh, that's Kacchan. As Izuku then says, like, why is nobody helping? You have to do something. As the heroes are like, sorry, kid, our quirks aren't done for this. Good for this, I mean. And we can't do anything, so it looks like we have someone dead here. As Izuku's like, no! As he runs over to the villain and throws his backpack at it. And he starts clawing away at where Bakugo is. As Katsuki's like, I don't need your help, stupid loser. As the heroes are like, kid, stay back. As All Might's like, dang kid, I have to save 2 now. As he throws his fist and the sludge villain gets captured again. And Bakugo, who receives praise for his determination and ability to stay alive that long. And Izuku is just bombarded by the heroes like, that was really reckless, kid. You could have died. And All Might then comes over to him like, just stop, kid. Your dream, it's not possible. Just accept it. You can't do it. And Izuku's like, understood. As he walks up to a building and he starts climbing it. And Izuku, now looking over his 5-story building he's climbed onto, he's then thinking, Bakugo hates me. All Might hates me. Everyone hates me. Why couldn't I be better? Why couldn't I have a quirk? What did I do? Where's the karma in this? Am I really not the hero in this story? As he starts crying, it's like, well, I'm sorry, Mom. As he jumps off the building, and then he lands on, he actually lands on Shigaraki, but this still makes Izuku unconscious extremely quick, and Shigaraki's like, what the heck is this kid? As he then prepares to kill him, but Kirigiri's like, maybe we should take him back. Maybe he has a quirk. Maybe he could be a valuable asset to us. And Shigaraki's like, whatever. And now, the next day when Izuku wakes up, he wakes up in a little bar as Shigaraki greets him like, well, hello, Mr. Midoriya. It seems that you seem to have attempted suicide. It may have not been your best idea, but we saved you for some reason. And I feel you can be a valuable asset to us. So, what's your quirk? And Izuku's like, well, I'm quirkless. And Shigaraki's like, you brat. Useless. As Shigaraki's like, well, do you have anything against All Might? And Izuku's like, he's why I jumped off. And Shigaraki's like, oh, now why? And Izuku's like, he told me I couldn't be a hero. He told me my dream was a waste of space. He told me that I was a waste of space. As even my best friend, my childhood friend, didn't believe in my dream. He bullies me every day. And my mom doesn't even believe in my own dream. And Shigaraki's like, well, how does it feel joining the League of Villains? And Izuku's like, villains? And Shigaraki's like, why, yes, doesn't that arouse interest? And Izuku's like, I guess. And a couple hours later, Izuku corners someone in an alley like, just let it happen. Just let it happen. As he stabs a random person in the alley. And he walks away to Shigaraki like, is that enough? And Shigaraki's like, that was splendid, Izuku. Good job. And sorry for my impersonations, guys. I'm trying. Anyway. Okay. And Izuku then, the next day, Shigaraki is talking to him about All Might. Like, why do they even believe in that useless hero? He can't save some people. And he didn't save us. Why do they hold him so high in society if he can't save 2 kids? As Shigaraki's like, oh, questions. As All For One comes over the intercom and is like, well, Master Tomura. It seems that you and your little friend here are making steady progress towards making a good group. And I feel you and your friend, Izuku, deserve a gift. But Izuku will get a special gift. And Izuku's like, ooh, what is it? Is it another knife? As Izuku scratches his skin with it, like, that would be great, Master. As, All For One's like, it's not that. It's something that you would adore. As, Izuku eventually goes back with Shigaraki, as All For One gives him praise for, getting a recruit. And he then tells Deku to come over here, as he's like, I will be giving you 1 quirk and a second very ancient quirk that I will have a designated person to help you learn how to do it better. So the first quirk is Pink Lightning. Extremely strong, very deadly, and extremely hot. And the second one, Extreme Bloodbending. And Izuku's like, what's bloodbending, may I ask? And All For One's like, I'm happy you asked. You can bend someone's blood, basically. You can hold their body in place as you electrocute them and turn them into a crisp. Izuku's like, that sounds amazing. And All For One's like, precisely. As he grabs Izuku's head and Izuku starts screaming like, stop! Let it stop the pain! As All For One's like, stop resisting. It'll only hurt for a bit. As All For One then is like, just be quiet, kid. As Izuku falls unconscious. And the next day, Izuku, Shigaraki and Izuku have a little spar session, and Izuku bloodbends Shigaraki, and this destroys Shigaraki's body, making his feet bend where they shouldn't, bending his arms backwards, and breaking 5 bones where Shigaraki couldn't even get to Izuku. And All For One, over the intercom, is like, well, Izuku, it seems my gift seems to go splendid with you. You're getting promoted. I guess now you're the leader for now, at least. And Shigaraki's like, Master, but why? And All For One's like, we'll get to that soon. Just stay quiet, Tomura. You're the main character in this story. As throughout the next 2 years, Izuku and Shigaraki made an army. But within the first year, after 3 months, Izuku and Shigaraki managed to make a little gang team. And they planned to go to UA, except instead of 1, like anti-All Might Nomu, they had 5. And Izuku's like, I'm very happy you gave us these resources, Master. They will be a great use to us in this battle. And all for one's like, gladly. Now, go and defeat that mistake of a hero and end the streak of one for all. But what they didn't know is that someone else had one for all, and All Might only had the remains. And I want to say, just for rivalry's sakes, it's Bakugo. So, Izuku then points out, well, it seems Katsuki Bakugo got extremely strong during the entrance exam. I heard from news reports on the internet that one day he mysteriously got extremely powerful. It seems that he now has one for all. And since he's a kid, I'd assume that he has the actual one for all. And All Might, maybe just the remains. And yeah, that's what we'll be doing for this. And all for one's like, brilliant, Izuku. Very smart. It seems you did your research on your nemesis, after all. And Izuku then, the next day, invaded UA High School. And when Izuku peers out with Shigaraki out of the portal, Izuku then is like, well, hello, young heroes. Now prepare to die. As Eraserhead comes down the stairs and starts defeating the weaker villains. And right after he defeated around 5, Izuku comes out of the crowd and blood bends Aizawa. And all the students watch in horror as he's burnt with the lightning. As Aizawa is unable to look at Izuku because his head is tilted literally backwards. And Aizawa's like, stop, please. As Izuku's like, this is just one step. Next, All Might. As Aizawa then his feet just drop. And Izuku's like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As he sends a massive bolt of lightning at Aizawa. And one sec, guys. I was just turning off, just turning down the music. Sorry, guys, if you couldn't hear much. Anyway, Izuku and everybody started attacking the students. And Kirigiri dealt with 13. And a couple of the students have been injured, but none killed just yet. And eventually Tenya Ida got through Kirigiri's attacks and actually went to go get heroes. And Izuku's like, okay, here comes our target, Shigaraki. As Izuku grabs Bakugo in midair with bloodbending and sends massive bolts of lightning over to Katsuki. And Bakugo's like, what the heck? I can't move. As one of his arms goes limp. And Bakugo's like, no. As he can't move his body anymore. As Bakugo's like, don't do this. I didn't do anything to you. As Izuku's like, you did everything to me. As Izuku takes off the black, he reveals under his hood, the green hair. And Bakugo's like, Deku? I thought you died. As Deku's like, don't give me your stupid sympathy. You deserve none. You made my life horrible. You have nowhere to talk here. As Bakugo is thrown down into the stares as Izuku corners him like, now just wait here and lay down your life and give me one for all. As Bakugo's like, how do you know of that? As Izuku gets his hand right next to Bakugo's face like, give it or else. As Izuku makes a massive trident with his lightning. As Bakugo's like, fine. As Izuku plucks a hair from Bakugo. And Bakugo's like, wait, I didn't mean... Wait, no. That's the hair. Don't you dare! As Bakugo somehow regains feeling in his arms and is about to send a point-blank explosion, but Izuku swallows the hair as he moves back, and Shigaraki's like, Izuku, won't that be bad for Master? As Deku's like, no, it's just fine. With another one of his quirks, I have it. As Izuku sends one for all throughout his entire body, and he makes it 80% because he well, as you can see in this picture, he obviously buffed up a little, as he basically does full cowling, but except with black and red lightning. And Izuku's like, perfection. As Bakugo is like, oh God, what have I done? As All Might comes through the door like, who's been hurting my students? As he defeats all the normal villains and then looks over to Izuku. And Izuku, just having taken full control of One for All, is like, well, I'm happy to destroy you with your own power, All Might. As Izuku uses bloodbending with One for All. And this starts curving All Might's body in all different places. And All Might's like, dang it, how are you? Wait a minute. Bakugo, did you give him it? As Bakugo's like, I had to. As he sees Bakugo on the ground with all of his limbs limp. And All Might's like, you fool. As All Might is kicked in the head by Deku. It's like, don't look at the animal. Look at me, your competition. Remember me? I'm the kid you broke down. I'm Izuku, remember? As All Might's like, I told you those horrible things. And Deku's like, oh, you remember me? And Deku's like, well, I'm flattered. But this seems to be your end. Well, goodbye, All Might. And Izuku, and then Izuku, with his massive lightning trident, is like, take this. As Izuku is shot in the chest, and is like, what the? As Snipe starts shooting bullets, and Izuku starts blocking them with his trident, and he's like, dang it, I monologued. As he jumps back to Shigaraki like, we need to get out of here now, Kirigiri. As Izuku starts deflecting the bullets, and he's like, I can only hold them off for so long. And that's when Cementos uses his cement and nearly impales Izuku. And Izuku's like, come on, Kirigiri. As Kirigiri makes the portal, and Izuku jumps in and throws his trident over to All Might. But one of the heroes actually catches it and is electrocuted and severe burns. Anyway, yeah. That's where we'll be leaving off on part 1, guys. This has been great, guys. Thank you for everyone who stuck all the way from 10 or 5 subscribers all the way to now we're at 480 and coming up on 500, and we're already at a 500 sub special within only a couple months, and I consider that some good progress for our small community of people who actually watch these what ifs. So, This is Call Me Rushed signing off. And yeah, bye-bye.